Morning. Welcome to stage 2. Today we're heading from Alcalá la Real to Alcaudete. It's around 8:30 in the morning. Just grabbing a coffee before we set out because I think we need one.
I need a coffee.
Ineke, how are you feeling rearing to go?
I'm good, ready to go.
Okay, so we'll just down these coffees and then we'll be on our way probably about 23-24 kilometres today, and the sun is shining, so it's great news.
Coffee sorted, let's hit the trail. Where are we on this section, sir?
So we're Alcalá la Real.
Yep.
And today we're heading to Alcaudete. And this is the profile. So we're Alcalá la Real, so we're downhill, Puertillano, Ventas del Caracil about the lowest point, and then this will be a gradual long slog, and then nice little drop down into Alcaudete.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so we're just finally bidding farewell to Alcalá la Real. The castle's up on the hill and we're going to be heading that way out into the campo. We've got to hurry up because we stood next to a stream and I need to pee. Oh, they finished it off.
So it's absolutely stunning. We've got beautiful blue sky. This truly is Andalusia. It's absolutely beautiful. As we come down the Camino, it's quite sad in places. You can see evidence of storm damage from about 2-3 weeks ago. This place would have been knee deep in water, and I'm not sure it comes out on the camera, but you've got whole sections of fields which have moved, walls which have fallen over, and there's bridges which have been washed away.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Nosotros, Steve,
Sarah,
Ineke,
Ineke, Elena,
Alina,
José,
Pepe.
Pepe.
And tú comienza en Almería?
Almería.
Sí, en Almería sí.
Muy bien. Todos?
Vamos a intentar ir hasta Santiago, Mérida, Zamora, Cáceres y luego Galicia hasta el terminal, que son 1400 kilómetros.
¡Wow! Muy bien. Muy fuerte.
Si las piernas quieren.
Muy fuerte.
So all along the Camino, in little villages throughout rural Spain, there still remains the wash houses, where up until really quite recently, the women would gather to do the laundry. All of them have like running water. Obviously they were washing in cold water, little channels that you could let the water into your sink and then scrub on the stone. Unfortunately this one isn't so well maintained, but it's a good remembrance of how life used to be.
We've well and truly left the province of Granada and now in the province of Jaén, and we're surrounded by a lot more olive trees. The olive trees have recently been pruned. The olive season's just ended, so they're now trimming the trees. There's a lot of cut around the bottom of the trees. Also, they're trimming back the wood, so nothing goes to waste. That'll be used as linear, so for firewood. And yeah, you get some of the best olive oil in the world from this area. I think 60% of the olive oil comes from this region, sir?
Yeah, 60 to 70%. It depends on like the harvest, the production that year, but 60 to 70% of the world's olive oil comes from this area of Jaén, Cordoba, Granada. A lot of olive oil.
And what's that famous taste? Is it piquant?
Piquant is the taste you're looking for. That means there's a high amount of phenols, the healthy bit in the oil, and it's like that sort of peppery aftertaste you get from really good extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah, gives you that little tingle on the tongue.
Yeah, and that's the real healthy bit. That's the bit that you're after in your olive oil.
Yeah.
So these are the pitta trees, the century trees of it's traditional in Almeria, but they grow throughout Andalusia. And they're so called because they put up massive stems with seed pods which have hundreds of seeds, so they have hundreds of babies, so hence the century tree. But yeah, you don't want to get caught in one because they've got horrible spikes. Here, there's a passing under the main road, basically because it's quite a busy road, and they wanted to make sure it was safe for the pilgrims, so they put in nice little steps, a proper little passageway. It's normally dry, it doesn't get flooded immediately, and it's a really good, safe idea rather than crossing the main road.
So we've just passed through the tunnel. The other side you can see the Rambla, which you can see all the storm damage which came through about a month ago, washed it through. So what sort of distance are we on, sir?
We're just over 10 kilometres since we set out from Alcalá la Real.
So we're on stage 2. How's everyone's legs? Ineke, how's your legs?
Yeah, they're a bit stiff, but I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sir?
Yeah, I'm okay. Knees holding up well.
Yeah.
Strength work is definitely a positive thing.
I've got to say my legs, I can feel that we did stage 1, Moclín to Alcalá, but they're fine. They're not bad. But I have got a confession. So last night, after we had a couple of glasses of wine and quite a bit of cheese, I spent forever trying to download the footage from yesterday, and I must have been up to 1 in the morning.
Yeah, 1:30.
I was up to 1:30 in the morning trying to get this YouTube footage off the DJI. Of course, we're completely new to this, and I'm sure the footage is going to be extremely raw, rough around the edges, but we're learning as we go.
Yeah, very much so.
What could I have to capture better scenery in this area?
Something that flies in the air.
Something
It's not a bird,
It's not a bird. It's not a plane.
it's a drone.
It's a drone. I'm keeping on to Sarah. She's weakening. She's weakening.
Just tired.
Look at this scenery. Just look at it.
The Jaén. I think those are actually the highest peaks. I'm pretty sure that's Peña de Jaén, and then there's one called Almacén or something like that, and they're the two highest in Jaén. So we found our first orchid of the Camino. This is a poor orchid, also known as the Colina orchid, the hill orchid in Spain. These are actually quite rare now. they're quite threatened. They're beautiful though, beautiful little orchids.
What's this town called again, sir?
Ventas del Caracil.
Okay.
I thought we would have caught up the other pilgrims by now.
No, maybe they've got a wiggle on today.
Well, I think it's getting lighter earlier in the morning, so, you know, every 5 minutes they've obviously thought they'd kick on because it's a long stage.
Who's your friend, Ineke?
Yeah, it's a beautiful cat.
Oh. So, after my late night last night, messing around with uploading footage and stuff, because I don't know what I'm doing, we're stopping for coffee.
Yep. Yes, we're about 13.5 kilometres in, and yeah, we just decided we'll stop and have a coffee.
Yeah.
How many more kilometres? About 10?
10, 11, 12, I don't know. But the next section I know is all in the sun, so there isn't any shade now. So yeah, we stopped, we could fill up with water, make sure we're hydrated.
I've just had a handful of sweets, coffee. That should do me for the last section.
You don't need any, you need water.
I need water, I need 500ml top up,
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think this next section, it's like anything, isn't it, when you do either running or hiking. The second section, you drink more than you did for the first, because you set out, hopefully, hydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, I just sip all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, I have to.
Yeah. Sarah calls me the camel because I hardly
You don't drink enough,
No.
and then you get really dehydrated.
I'm getting better. Yeah. That's why I was rough this morning. It was nothing to do with the glasses of wine last night.
Well, it doesn't really help.
It's because I don't drink enough water. Honest. No, it doesn't help. How are you feeling, Ineke?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just a bit, like I said, maybe it's not warm for you, but it's warm for me.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday was a cooler day.
Yeah.
Today it's suddenly warmed up, and tomorrow it's going to be warmer again. Sarah was just saying you might take an extra.
Yeah, I'm going to carry. I've got an extra empty bottle in my pack. I'm going to fill it up and take it, and then just in case anyone's running short, we've always got extra water. So I think we've got about 23 kilometres tomorrow, and I don't think we pass through anywhere to top up with water.
Ah, okay.
So
I thought there would be 30 tomorrow.
yeah, it's about 33 in total, but we don't hit anywhere until about 23.
Yeah.
So we probably should carry the extra bottle just in case.
Yeah. We were meant to stop in Martos,
Yeah, Martos is technically the end of the stage.
but we couldn't get accommodation there, so we've had to add on an extra 10k
Yeah.
for tomorrow, taking us up to about 33k for tomorrow.
For the next stage.
Yeah, for the next stage. So that's going to make it a little bit longer, meaning
A little bit longer.
a little bit. We had to stop and take a moment. Someone had painted the most stunning Camino artwork. It just draws you in. All good?
Yeah.
So this is a really nice group of great hyacinths, sort of like the ones we saw yesterday, but this is a really big clump. Yeah, this mountain straight in front of us is Sierra Aillos. And we sort of go, we don't go up and over it thankfully, we sort of go around it, and Alcaudete is at the bottom of it.
The only problem with stopping to film stuff is I've got to run to catch him up.
It's 1,114 kilometres to get to Santiago from here.
Flipping heck.
Yeah, we're not going all that way, thankfully. We've just about come to the end of stage 2, going into Alcaudete. Get some food, get sorted out, and then get prepared, ready for the next stage.
Yeah, we've seen a few pilgrims, haven't we, who are going to do the full distance.
Yeah, yeah.
That's impressive. How long do you think that'll take them?
The whole thing from Almeria normally takes people 5 or 6 weeks.
Right to the top?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
5 or 6 weeks?
Yeah.
I think it's longer. But... So we just had a fantastic Menú de Dia down in the centre of Alcaudete, and we're now in our accommodation, Casa Palomar. It's stunning, it's a gorgeous accommodation. So we've got a dining area, living room here, massive LCD TV, and there's good heating. If we come on through to the right, we've got a king size bed, and then off to the left here, oh yeah, we got a twin. Then we come through to the back of the building. We've got a kitchen dining area, extremely well equipped kitchen with dishwasher, cooker, microwave. It's got everything you need. Most importantly for us, it's got the washing machine, so we can wash our kit. That enables us to travel a little bit lighter, like I've said before. And in here, the bathroom area, shower, sink, toilet. I'm not turning the lights on because it flickers like crazy on the screen. And then if we come on out the back, we're into the garden. Private garden. We've got a couple of relaxing chairs, patio table, and a nice area over here. Hi, sir.
Hi.
What do you think of today?
It felt a little bit tough, like the last sort of 5 kilometres before we reach town. Feels like it sort of drags on a little bit.
It was,
yeah. Probably because it was getting a bit warmer, and it's slightly uphill a lot of it, so it just seems to take quite a long time to finish. Yeah,
and if anyone does come to Alcaudete, we ate at Casa Rafa, didn't we?
Yeah, Casa Rafa
was the bar restaurant we ate at.
Yeah, I had a Menú del Dia, and they're really accommodating. If you've got any special dietary requirements or anything, really helpful. It's also really busy, which sort of shows that it's a popular place to eat. Must be good. The
food was good, very good. We nipped into the local supermarket after that, stocked up, so we've got our food for this evening.
And for tomorrow as well.
Yeah, so we're all set. Thank you for joining us today. Please do subscribe, like, and we'll see you on the next stage. And what is the next stage?
Next stage is from here, Alcaudete, to Torre del Campo, which is about 33 kilometres.
The next stage is going to be a very long stage, but please do join us. It's going to be a great adventure. We'll see you on the next one.
Yep, see you then.